Bellachara offers seniors beautiful apartment living. It's a special, secure place to belong, providing choice, freedom and professional care. Each spacious apartment comes with an ensuite, veranda, security and on-call nurses. Entertain your guests in the elegantly appointed shared spaces. Our vibrant activities program will keep your mind and body active. Bellachara welcomes new residents. Call us today on 5202 5300 for a personal tour.
Welcome back to the world of Geelong sport. As we now turn to local Division 1 pennant bowls following the completion of the final day of home and away games, and speak with the two skippers of the closely contested rink in the match between Geelong RSL and Highton. It's the end of the Division 1 pennant season here at Highton, and we've got the two co-jointly skippers from each club that's finished their first rink. Ron Milverton from the RSL and Maxie Staggart from Highton. First of all, Ron, to you the victor on your particular rink by 3 shots in a very close game.
Very close game, yes, very close. We had a good leader in the last half of the game, and I think that's what us over the line in the finish.
We've heard from so many skippers throughout the season that a good leader makes a very significant difference to the way in which the team performs.
Well, Maxie will tell you that. He skipped leader up to half-time, up to 12 end, was the best player on the rink, but after that time he went to sleep and my leader took over, and that changed the whole game.
Max, good friendly competition, because I know you're very close mates with a lot of the guys from the RSL.
Yes, I played at RSL for 6 years. Still got a lot of friends there. Enjoy the company of the guys. But we weren't good enough for our rink on the day.
And looking at Highton's season, you started off very well, but maybe tapered off a bit towards the finish?
Well, yes, but our Division 1 came up from Division 2 from last year. And so I think they've done fairly well. They've stayed in the competition. It's very hard when you're the second team at a club and you've got the team above you where players pull out and your best players go up. It's very hard to hold your competition, you know, up in the top area.
And in that case, the viewers, we're referring to Highton playing in the Premier League, Geelong Ballarat, as your number 1 side.
That's true, yes. And they're doing quite well. They're, although struggling to stay in the competition because they've lost players last year after their game last year. So it's tough, but it's good competition.
And Ronnie, it's been a battle for RSL. You've had your ups and downs throughout the season. Some good wins against top sides. But one thing is you've avoided relegation, which is, towards the end of the season, something very important to the team players.
Yes, Graham, we lost a lot of players over the last 4 or 5 years, and we didn't think at one stage we thought we were going to be relegated this year, but we won, you know, against Torquay and against Geelong West, and now we might beat Highton if we're lucky. So it's, you know, you have to hang in there and just hope for the best. And, you know, we had a lot of players that go away for a couple of weeks here and there, and, you know, you just can't afford to lose skippers and thirds through the year, you know, going away for holidays and things, and that's what happens.
Reflecting on the season, because you two gentlemen can give a really good reflection for our viewers, is the top 4 sides, which probably after today will remain unchanged. Who do you think are going to be the top 2 at least to play off in the grand final? First of all, Max.
Well, I think Queenscliff are a shoe-in for a start. They're a very good side, coming down last year from the Premier Division. They should go back in again. They will probably play, I don't know, I'd say either Torquay or Belmont. Those are fairly even. But I can't see anybody beating Queenscliff.
And that's the Queenscliff Blue side, who last week we saw defeat Belmont at Belmont. So you're suggesting Queenscliff Blue as against their Queenscliff Gold team?
Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely.
And Ronnie, what do you think upon reflection of your season? Because, I mean, with Queenscliff Gold, for instance, they won the first 6 games, and then in the 7th round, RSL at their home green give them a real thumping.
Yeah, but they're good. Got some very good skippers in that team. I think they'll win it from Belmont myself. I think Belmont will, you know, do a good job in the finals. I think they've got the skippers there to do the job, you know, against a team like Queenscliff. But I still back Queenscliff to win it.
So it's the Queenscliff Blue side as selected, and Belmont. There was no changing of notes before we had this discussion. So. And reflecting on your season, just quickly, Ron, where do we go in 2014?
Oh, we just hope we, pick up 3 or 4 players and we can have a better year next year. That's the way I look at bowls. If you don't pick up 3 or 4 players, the RSL, we're just going to stay where we are. We just haven't got we lost a lot of players over the last 4 or 5 years. Like Max was one of them, and he's skipping somewhere else. That's the sort of thing.
And Max, you're at Highton, which is an increasingly growing club. How do you look towards 2014?
Highton's a very good club. A lot of good players, but on another note, I'd like to see, for anybody that might have been listening to this, younger people in their 30s and 40s, it is a great game to play, and it would be great to see some of those people from the community come along and do the barefoot bowls and get a bit of an idea and join a club somewhere, because you can play this for life. It's a great game.
Spoken and authorised by Max Staggard. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for a great season, and we'll see you in 2014. Thank you, Ron and Max, and a good game bowled in good spirit. Now to the game of local Geelong Cricket Association. The cricket club top teams, East Belmont and Geelong West, played at Winter Reserve, where we spoke with Ryan Darcy, one of the top East Belmont players who was off the field, not in the team this round, with a hand injury. The man with the golden arm and regarded as one of the top fieldsmen in the Geelong Cricket Association, Ryan Darcy from East Belmont, joins us. And Ryan, out of this game in the final round of GCA Division 1 with a broken hand, but East Belmont's still alive.
Yeah, we're playing really well at the moment. As you can see, we're 2 for 98, so hopefully put a few runs on the board after tea.
Tell us what's happened to the hand.
I copped a bit of a short ball off Dave Lineen during the net session on Tuesday night. First I thought it was broken, but just a bit of a green stick fracture, so out for 2 weeks.
And that means that you'll be available for what appears to be finals for East Belmont. And interestingly, with the top 4 GCA Division 1 sides playing each other in this 2-day round, it's still yet unknown where each of those will finish.
Yeah, interesting round this week. All the top teams are playing each other. Hopefully a few results go our way. We win this game and, finish in the top 2 positions for the year.
Ryan, you're a product of the junior development at East Belmont. You have been involved in the game of baseball, and now you're back to the love of the game of cricket. How have you travelled this season?
Yeah, I think I've done really well. I've improved. I've made my way down from the 4s to the 3s to the 2nds now, playing 1s. I originally played baseball at Geelong, and just the commitments travelling up to Melbourne every second week was a bit tough, so I thought I'd give cricket a shot. It's going well so far.
And of course, we well remember man of the match in the 2020 grand final, which East Belmont took out over Lara. That was a great day. Yeah,
it was a really good result for the club. All the boys played really well, and it did really good for the team.
So the golden arm, you think baseball for that and some good training?
Yeah, that's it. I played baseball during the winter, so it definitely helps the groundwork and the arm during summer, which is handy.
Christopher John Banbury leading the side very well again this year, and he's out there batting at the present time. Should be able to put up a reasonable total. Yeah,
he's a great player. His results this year has resulted in that, but hopefully he can get us over the line in today's game.
And where do you see East Belmont's strengths going into the finals?
Definitely our strengths is the batting. We bat pretty much right to 9 or 10, and our fielding's one of the best in the league, I think.
Batting down to 9 or 10, who's 11? Matty Caulfield.
That's right, Matty Caulfield.
Not too hard to be. Sorry, Big Matty, we're not bigger, but he makes more. He makes it up with the ball.
That's right. He takes a few scalps here and there, and if he gets a few wickets during the game, we'll be happy.
When you look back over the season and the teams, obviously you've played against all of the other clubs, who would you regard as, say, maybe a top 2 or 3 other contenders? Yeah,
well, you got South Barwon there on top of the ladder at the moment. They've got a few quality players, and you also, got to put in North Geelong in there too. They've been doing really well during the season as well.
If Grovedale make the finals, the reigning premiers, they only need to win and another side in the 4 to lose to give them the chance to drop in. Would they be a danger, do you reckon?
They're always a danger. They're a quality team as of last year, and they're a big threat during the final series too.
And finally, the GCA have announced their finals grounds for grand finals, and of course all looking forward to the grand final of Division 1 down at the Queen's Park Oval at Stinton Oval. A wonderful wicket always prepared down there by Graham Taylor. Looking forward to that if you're able to make it.
Yeah, that's very, very good point. But beautiful track down there. Really nice, quick ground to field on, to bat on, and perfect conditions down there.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Ryan. All the very best with your rehabilitation with the hand, and we look forward to seeing you in the final.
Not a problem. Thanks, boys.
Thank you, Ryan. And East Belmont batted out today to finish with a very challenging total of 8 for 302. Geelong West will chase 303 runs for victory tomorrow. As we go to a break on News Geelong, we'll return with more sport and weather after this.